you know what, guys? I'm literally smiling because you know, like how I did the other live, and then I said the lady was staring me out. It could be because I got my makeup on. Because you know, guys, when I used to do my makeup and I used to do my fashion, I used to know how to do my makeup to make the outfit pop, and I think that's what it is. Like I've got like a unique way of doing a style, and then women tend to look so they're thinking, oh, what's going on with this style? Like they want to get ideas. Thank you so much for the like. Yeah, so let me jump into the topics. As you can see from the title, I put learn from others, right? And the reason why I put this is because I believe every single day of your life you can keep learning from other people, and I think a lot of people fail to realize this, right? When they're talking to people, sometimes a lot of people, they get stuck in their own ways and they don't want to see things from someone else's perspective, right? So it's always good to have an open mind when you're having discussions with people. You never know what you can learn from another perspective. And I am somebody, right? I'm not perfect, but there is times where I do learn from people. I'm like, okay, you know what? I agree with that perspective and I adopt it as my own, right? And oh, my makeup does look good actually. I adopt it as my own, and then I move forward with it. I like positive, perspectives. I like to have new ways of thinking because I know that I'm not perfect. So I know that sometimes I do need help um, in how I think, because sometimes, like, when you're entering a new chapter in your life or you're trying to achieve a goal, you need to become a different person, a newer version of yourself in order to achieve greatness, right? Sometimes you can't achieve greatness in the old style mindset. Oh, Aping, thank you so much. Oh my God. You are hyping me up today so much. Thank you so much for the like, guys. You are literally my hype man right now. Thank you so much. Yeah, so as I was saying, see, look, I got distracted now. As I was saying, like, um, yeah, when you're achieving, I can't speak. My throat is being attacked by Satan. When you're when you're achieving like new things, you need to have a new mindset. I remember now. I was giving like one of my friends advice, and she didn't want to receive it. It's a long story, spiritual warfare. She didn't want to receive it, right? And I was educating her that if you, because she wants to get married, right? She's met a guy, and she's way younger than me, which is fine. I was trying to teach her that if she wants to get married, she needs to get along with her father, because the father is the foundation of all your relationships, right? And she literally thought I was just attacking her with the information that she gave me. She was like, this is why I don't trust people with information and stuff like that. And it's fine. I can see it from her perspective. Hi, United. How are you? I can see it from her perspective, but what she doesn't realise is what I'm trying to teach her. What I'm trying to teach her is, when you get in a relationship, right? When you get married, marriage is a completely different thing, right? You have to change a lot of things about yourself. You have to learn. If you've never been married before and you're new to this game, you have to learn from a lot of people. You need to learn new ways of thinking. It's a big responsibility, and I was trying to teach her that if you don't sort out that relationship with your father, it's going to show up in your marriage, is what I was trying to teach her. But obviously she didn't want to hear it. I understand why she didn't want to hear it, but if you want to get, okay, what I'm trying to say is sometimes you have to listen to people even if you don't agree, because that information might be vital in your new journey. Thank you so much for the like. If you're getting married and you've never been married before and you're a young person, if somebody older than you is giving you some wisdom, someone that knows a bit more about relationships than yourself, you have to take it on board. Because if not, I don't know anyone that can get married properly and they don't have a good relationship with any of their family members. It's impossible. You have to have that kind of connect. Even if it's an adoptive family, you got to have a good connection with them, because nobody can actually form a healthy marriage based off that. You can't. Thank you so much for the like, guys. I'm glad that you're good, United. Marriage is a massive leap. Yes, AP. I saw that you removed a comment. I don't know what you said before. I'm so intrigued now. But yes, it's a massive leap. And she basically, I understand her perspective. Like, I understand where she's coming from. But I was trying to tell her, right, I'm not trying to use what she's told me as an attack. I'm not doing that. What I'm trying to do is educate her that for the next step in her life in the future, she will have to build that bridge with her father. She wasn't having it. Like, she was talking about her past. She goes, you don't know the full story. I said, I don't need to know the full story. I don't actually need to know the full story, because when it comes to God, because she's a believer of God, when it comes to God, God ain't looking at that. What he's looking at is, yeah, people do us wrong, but what do we do moving forward is the point. You know, it's like if I was AP's mom, for example, right, and I abandon AP, right, I pull him into care, for example, and then AP is now in his 30s, for example, and then AP wants to, sorry, I got distracted. AP wants to have a relationship with a woman, he wants to get married to her, but he doesn't have a good foundation with me, and he wants to invite me to the wedding, and I'm being toxic as hell to AP regardless, right? I'm being that toxic person. It's AP's job to be civil with me, regardless of how I'm acting. Just to be godly, he has to be civil. He doesn't have to be close with me, but he has to set those boundaries, and he has to still treat me with respect, because I'm still his mom at the end of the day. And that's how you show love to people. It doesn't mean you have to become a punching bag to people. It just means that honouring God is more worthy than how you want to act with people on earth, is what I'm trying to get at. And it was hard to try and get that message through to her. You know, it was very difficult. Hi Sophia, how are you? Friendly advice, never hurt anyone, shake my head. Literally, do you know when you're, because basically with like curses and stuff in families, when people are not functioning the way God wants them to function, to try and get them to function in a godly way is very challenging, especially when you start talking about it. People don't want to hear it, and I understand why they don't want to hear it, because it's easier to say, you know, I don't want to talk to this person, right? But if you're getting married, you have to build those bridges with people, because you want to enter that new chapter of your marriage with a fresh, clean heart. You don't want to enter marriage knowing that you don't talk to your mom, knowing that you don't talk to your dad or your sister or brother. You're going to go into that with hate, that marriage with hate, anger, resentment, and it's going to be hanging over your head like a dark cloud. People don't realise this. You hear a lot of people in marriages and they've got their husbands or wives involved in their family drama, because once you're married to that person, you've got to keep up the conflict with them. You can't talk to their family member because your wife or husband's not talking to them. Hi, Jangir Khan, how are you? Thank you for calling me beautiful. AP said, it's funny you've said that all my exes have been in care. That is so crazy. That is so crazy, AP. I can't believe that. That is so crazy. Am I revealing too much? Oops, I'm just being honest. That's very interesting. That probably explains why you're single then. Or should I say I came from the care system? Did you come from the care system, AP? I didn't know you did. Look. AP, the music. Reggae music rocking my bone. My bone. Right, what was I saying? Let me read the comments. I read all of them. I thought there was more comments to read. For some reason, I thought there was more comments. Thank you so much for the like, guys. right, guys. Right, so yeah, learn from other people. I like to learn new perspectives, even if I agree or disagree. I like to see things from people's perspectives. I don't want to always be okay. Yeah, everybody wants to be right. I understand that, but like, I feel like when I learn people's perspectives, when I learn people's perspectives, I know what kind of person I have around me, what kind of energy I have around me. Yeah, so it's very interesting. But you can learn from people. A lot of people get into discussions with people, and if they don't want to learn your perspective, they tend to dismiss what you're saying. I love like learning from different cultures. I think meeting people around the world is so amazing to me. Like, I just love like learning languages, how people live. So beautiful to see how people live. I find inspiring is people that eat healthy, you know, from different countries. They move to the UK, they eat very healthy, and I'm like, wow, the culture in England is very much a lot of junk food, and the fact that people still thrive for that, they still work towards having a healthy system in a country that doesn't promote that is very inspiring. I'm trying to think anything else. Yeah, just overall I feel like if you want to get to the next level in life, you do need to learn from everybody. Obviously you can't take on board what everyone is saying, I understand that, but it's good to learn different perspectives. It helps you to understand different people. So if somebody came from a care system, the more you listen to them, you can empathize with more people in the future that have been in that system, right? If you don't listen to them, how are you going to know what's in their mind or what they're thinking and stuff like that? So to summarize this video, guys, I feel like it's important to learn from other people. You should keep learning. It's, you know, this is how we learn, by talking to each other, discussing topics. It's not about being right and who's wrong. It's not about that. It's about learning from each other and learning how to be in each other's lives. What song is this? Mavado. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna end this video now because I want to start getting myself ready to get something to eat. I'm gonna sort out my laundry as well. I've got my clothes on the line still. I've got something in the tumble dryer. Yeah, but I feel like yeah, people need to just keep learning in life. I think it's so important. Otherwise you know, you just don't gain anything from life if you're just not learning. This is why people write books. If people didn't write books, we probably wouldn't even know what people discovered in history. What's beautiful is the knowledge that people leave behind. Like, I feel like YouTube may or may not be a future platform for people to learn from people from, like, for example, you know, in 10 years time or 20 years time, if YouTube is still here, there'll still be videos on YouTube for people to learn from people in our generation. So it's very interesting. It'll become like a history thing. And, you know, I feel like a lot of knowledge is something that has already been discovered before. I think it's very rare for people to come out with something very new, right? A lot of things are recycled. Most of us get our knowledge from God anyway. My hair is a mess. Most of us get our knowledge from God. God gives us wisdom. That's another thing, we can learn from the Bible. We can learn a lot of things from the Bible. Yeah, but learning is a very interesting thing, and you find that there's a lot of people that probably you can't learn anything from, and that's okay. You know, not everybody has that the resources to give you new knowledge, but you can educate people on something new as well. But I feel like I'm rambling on now, guys. But I'm gonna end this live video here now. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I have missed you guys. Like, I wanted to do like a video yesterday, I never had time, so I thought I'd take time out today to try and get a video done for you guys, and I've done it. But I don't know when I'm going to do a live video next, because as I said, spiritual warfare is real, and my time has been taken away from me, so I'm trying to stick to my actual routine but also get other things done to battle with the spiritual warfare. But yeah, guys, I hope everyone is well. Don't get offended so easily, guys. It's not worth it. Just love life. Just love life. You know, we are here for a short time, guys. Unfortunately, we're not here forever. We're here for a short time. And what's the point in living with hate in your heart? What's the point sabotaging someone else's life? You know, when you see people get revenge on their exes and stuff, why are we doing that? I feel like there's someone that may be watching that is doing that. Don't get revenge on your ex. Don't do that. It's not worth it. Let people live. We've all been put on the earth to live. So let people live their life the way they want to, right? You stay in your own lane and focus on your own lane. What song is this? I've played this song lots of times and I can't even think of who sings it. I don't know. Yeah, so when I think about life, right, for me personally, I want to get into heaven. Like, that's what I want to aim for. Thank you so much for the like, guys. I want to get into heaven. So how can I put myself in a position where I'm not getting sucked into like the wrong energy? Because this is what people do, right? A lot of people know they're going to go to hell, or maybe they don't know, but they're not going to go to hell alone without dragging other people around them. And this is where you have toxic people. Toxic people want to bring out the worst out of you, so they'll do everything they can to ensure that you go to hell with them. And God is watching us. God is watching every single one of us. So how can we be in a position where we stay true to ourselves? We don't act out of character. We don't act like the people around us. We become our own person. You have to kind of be resilient. You have to be very focused. You have to be like Jesus, because Jesus was the person that didn't sin on earth, right? So if we can be like him, where we don't react to these people, right, be wonderful. I'll let you guys listen to the music for a bit. Sorry about that, guys. Guys, you know, I think YouTube is playing up, because sometimes, like, when I'm on live, right, people write comments and I don't see it, and then after I've watched the live video, then I see the comments. So if anyone has commented on my live videos, any of my live videos from today and in the past, like, I do apologize. If I ignored you, I didn't see your comment. But I should just make that side note, because I just feel like people are going to think I'm ignoring them. Sorry, guys. Yeah, people are going to think I'm ignoring them, and I'm really not. Yeah, so, guys, keep learning. See what you can learn from people. It's very beautiful to just learn many things, and there's always something you can learn. You can learn anything, even if it's something like healthy eating, how to work out for your body, how to learn a new hobby, different things. I've got insects flying on me. I'm just looking at the hairs on my arms. It's just so beautiful. The sun has like really like bleached my arms. You know the hairs on your skin, not the actual hair. Do you know the actual, they call them like white hairs, you know, that people have on their body. I've got it on my arms and it's like so nice in the sun. Yeah, I'm literally just talking about anything. But guys, if anybody has any ideas for any topics that you guys want me to do, drop them in the comment section below. If there's anything you want to learn about in life, we can do a video about it, or just do a learning video. I do miss the study videos though, because the study videos were so good. Like when we sit down and talk about like different topics, that was lit. That was so lit. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that again, but if I ever do in the future, I would definitely do it again. Yeah, but guys, I'm gonna leave this video here now. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Just hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is enjoying the weather, because apparently in the UK it's gonna get even hotter. Like my friend said Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she said it's gonna get really warm, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, and I want to redo my nails as well, because they're so bad now. Oh, they look really bad. Yeah, so I want to repack my nails for the summer. Yeah, I've got so much things to do. Today's just my chill day, because I feel like sometimes if you're working too hard, give yourself a nice day off, because it gives you a break from everything, and then you can have more energy to get back into it. It depends what it is though. For some people you need to keep working at it until you complete it, but I felt like I asked God, and God said just have a day off today. He told me, he said just have a day off. I love speaking with God, because sometimes he answers me. Well, most times he does, but like he said just have a day off, so I honoured his word, and I was like, right, I'm gonna have a day off. That's why I got to do the live with you guys today. But I wanted to do a spiritual video. I wonder if I can do it today. When I get my dinner, guys, I get my dinner first, and then if I feel like I have like time and stuff to do another video, I'm gonna do a video on spending time with God, because I feel like I need to talk about that, because I am not doing great with that aspect of my life. I really need to work on getting better with God. So I'm going to do a separate video on that. I might make that video be a regular series where we're actually spending time with God together, guys, on my live. So anyone that believes in God and they want to get closer to him, or they feel like they're not reading the Bible enough, or they're not praying enough, that video may motivate you guys. So I'm going to end this video here now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the music, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye. Take care, everyone. And thank you so much to anyone that just watched this video after I post it live. Thank you so much for contributing, guys. And thank you so much to the likes. Bye. See you. Oh, wait, the top fans. Let's see the top fans. I've only got one top fan, and it's Janga Khan is number 1. Right. See you guys. Bye.